Greetings. My name is Paul Mackler. I'm President of Global Sourcing and Global Marketing. I'm very pleased to join with you today and provide an overview with examples of projects performed by GSGM. We at GSGM welcome the opportunity to help to increase your sales, revenues, and profits. We have a long history in Asia with a proven record of performance, which has resulted in GSGM being retained by leading companies worldwide. For over 25 years with offices in Asia, we have provided our customers with four principal product offerings: sales and marketing into Asia, market research and competitive intelligence, best cost country sourcing, program implementation and project management. GSGM is a partner and an extension of your organization. We serve as your eyes and ears on the ground in Asia. Over 70% of our customers have offices in Asia, yet they reach out to us for assistance. We support a broad range of clients and industries, including Industrial 500 companies, mid-tier industrials, private equity companies, major turnaround companies, and niche U.S. and European manufacturers. These are a few of the leading companies we have served in a broad range of industrial sectors. All of the programs have been highly successful. GSGM was retained to benchmark the global spend for corporate consumables in China. As a result of the success of our programs, we were invited to be the guest speaker to 24 operating divisions of Airbus in Europe on best cost country sourcing. We also served as a guest speaker to 25 main strategic suppliers to lead them to embrace best cost country sourcing. We have helped with implementing the effort to reduce purchases from 20% outside of Europe to 40% from best cost country sourcing outside of Europe. The result, an average savings of 30 to 40% from Asian suppliers compared to European costs. The largest area work platform company in China asked GSGM to introduce and launch new suppliers for their control systems and wiring harnesses to support their rapidly expanding business. Both programs are highly successful. The Chinese company now has a 50% market share in China. They were awarded the AWP program for the new C919 aircraft program in China. As a follow-on, GSGM conducted detailed research, identified companies and contacts, led introductions and sales calls to potential new companies and customers in the aerial work platform, automotive, agricultural, off-road construction, and material handling sectors. The result to the controls company and the wiring harness companies were introduction to over 70 companies who had no prior working knowledge or contacts with our clients and identified over $90 million of annual potential spend. We are also involved with rail and bearing components which are provided to the USA, China, Russia, and the South African markets. The freight sector continues to be a major focus area globally. GSGM participated in the sourcing, production, and launch of the largest steel plate processing line at the Hyundai shipyard. Furthermore, GSGM introduced and helped sell induction hardening equipment for the large crankshafts used in marine engines. Equipment was also sold to Hyundai's Automotive Transmission Group, and GSGM is also helping sell engines to Hyundai Heavy Industry used in their forklifts. GSGM assists with the sale of engines to the major forklift manufacturers both in Korea and China. GSGM set up best cost country sourcing across all global divisions for engine components in the US, Asia, and Europe. This was a 5-year engagement. We managed the benchmarking, project launch, PPAP supply chain from Asia. We delivered multiple suppliers a year to Mercury and McCruiser. We led due diligence analysis for 2 potential acquisitions, and the result is we saved more money than the rest of the world combined, per their chairman. GSGM also identified and developed suppliers for components used in Mercury's outboard engines in the U.S. and China. GSGM identified and developed many suppliers for the MerCruiser stern drives, including manifolds, crossover plenums, fuel pumps, hydraulic cylinders, throttle control systems and assemblies, starters, alternators, piping, pulleys, clutch components, crankshafts, to name a few. A global leader in the ATV industry engaged GSGM to help establish a supply base in Korea and China. GSGM delivered the Supplier of the Year, and a vast majority of all the suppliers introduced continue to supply the ATV company, which has yielded millions of dollars in savings. A large market private equity company and a big three automotive producer engaged GSGM to help evaluate its supply base for several categories of products. GSGM identified and benchmarked new supplier options in both Korea and China that resulted in a significant savings opportunity for our client. GSGM was engaged by a leading automotive aftermarket chain to evaluate its supply base for several categories of products. We reviewed a significant portion of their spend. The client had little knowledge of who their suppliers were from Asia, since they were buying mostly through distributors. GSGM located most of the incumbents in Asia who had been selling to the client's distributors. GSGM benchmarked supplier pricing to allow the client to either leverage its distributors or go directly to the sources. GSGM negotiated on behalf of the client with the incumbent suppliers. We also introduced alternative qualified suppliers, benchmarked their pricing, and set up sample showrooms with products, pricing, specifications at the client's headquarters in the USA. Result, even in a mature market, the savings ranged from 20 to 30%. The largest producer of alternative fuel and green energy engine solutions asked GSGM to help set up and manage their sourcing operations in China and South Korea for over 7 years. The savings range from 15 to 40%. GSGM also helped set up and manage their underground sales programs in China and Korea, the largest growth markets outside the USA. We negotiated contracts with major engine producers in Asia. The result, a huge win, reduced cost of components, increased market share and sales globally, thus driving the top and bottom line of the company. This is their recently introduced 29-liter engine. Many of the products provided require castings made from a broad range of materials. GSGM has casting specialists and metallurgists on staff in China and Korea to support your needs. Virtually all of the major casting processes used globally are available in Asia. GSGM has been in over 1,500 plants in Asia. GSGM also has one of the most extensive databases of potential suppliers to the U.S. and European markets. Furthermore, GSGM has a vast database of potential customers in Asia. Financials can also be provided for most companies in China and Korea. Have you ever wondered where your competitors are buying their products globally? GSGM can help provide information on your competitors' supply base, who they are and what they're supplying. This is very important information to assure that you are considering on a broad range the best possible suppliers. It is said that success and new opportunities will not come to you. One has to seek out these new opportunities. We at GSGM can provide a fast track to Asia and success. The only limitations are those of vision. With your vision, there are no limitations. Thus, let us at GSGM help expand your opportunities in 2016. Mark and I would welcome setting up a call together to discuss your needs and the potential opportunities by teaming up together. Incidentally, Mark is the better looking of the two. Reach out and let us know when it would be best to set up a call together as we consider ways to expand your sales, reduce your costs, and increase your profits. Thank you.